Oh, hello. Just out for a walk. Wanted to talk about my movement rules. All right, simple rules. Number one, very simple. Move more. There are very few people who need to move less. I know a few of them. A few of them I'm thinking of right now. Jess. A few other names I could throw out there that we need to actually decrease activity. But for the most part, the grand majority of us need to move more. It is in our genetics to move more. So that's it. Move more. That is rule number uno. Some strategies for moving more. Number one, as my dog is making me move all sorts of different ways, is take a 10-minute walk after every single meal. Whether you're fasting, whether you don't eat very many meals, just try to incorporate that. Most of us eat 3 meals a day. So if you can do that, find ways to get more movement, sneak it into your day. We call them movement snacks. If you can get a little bit more structured, you can do some hanging, some pull-ups, some squats, whatever that is, move more. Find a class to do. There's all sorts of strategies, but still in our first rule, moving more. Rule number two is move better. So how is that going to happen? It might be from getting new, unique ways of training, getting coaches like me, physical therapists, to help you move better. But even walking my dog, how am I going to walk better? I'm going to make sure I am not imbalanced with my hips. So get an assessment. That's kind of an underlying piece of this puzzle. I might need better shoes. So I very much recommend barefoot shoes as much as possible. Vivo Barefoot, one of our neighbors here works with them. They're a great company. He just gave me a free pair of shoes. I'm loving it. Before, I always had issues ordering them from London, dealing with the shipping. So I'm excited to have a neighbor who works for Vivo Barefoot. But I'm a big fan of better shoes is going to make you move better, but many different ways to improve movement. Rule 3 is mix it up. So we have move more, move better. We're talking quality and quantity. So then mixing it up is the intentionality. And the more intentional you can get with your choices in movement, the better. CrossFit is a great way to mix up, getting many different ways, but it's still relatively limited to the many, many things you can do being out in nature, walking with your dog, carrying some stuff. And the more intentional you can get, because CrossFit is going to be limited. You're not going to have swimming in a lot of CrossFit classes or programs. So bottom line is mixing up your training, again, with intentionality. Even there's many factors you can change in your ability to move or exercise. And again, it doesn't have to be structured exercise. It can be throwing on a ruck, 40-pound vest or whatever, and going for a hike. That's not very structured. It doesn't have to be a set. I'm going to do exactly 1 mile, or I'm going to try to beat my time. The big part of mixing up your movement, intentionality, is incorporating in quality movement. Again, you might want to do zone 2 training. Dr. Peter Attia talks about how that is going to be his key to longevity. And it's also the key to performing better for a lot of the types of sports that a lot of us want to do. So let's leave it to those 3 rules for today. There's plenty more we can add, but let me know if you have questions on these 3. So again, summing it up, move more, move better, and move intentionally, aka mix it up. But that variety is very, very important. So try it out. Let me know how it goes, and let me know if you have questions. And the last one I'll throw in there is get assessed by someone like me. Make sure that any injuries and things like that are, again, helping with intentionality. If you need that guide, let me know. There's plenty of great clinicians out there who can help you and guide you. Let's talk soon. Hey, 2 things. Got the dog walking Lexi here. Number 1 is I just put out a video, or I'm editing the video. I might post this first somehow, about the 3 rules I have for moving in the world and how that kind of connects to exercise and bigger pieces like that. So check that video out. I'm going to put a link somewhere. If you go to my YouTube, it's probably on the YouTube. That's number 1. Number 2 is tomorrow, and I think I messed this up. I did a post Tomorrow, I'm going to have Rob Wolf, the one and only Rob Wolf, the paleo guy, the keto guy, was a libertarian guy for a little while. I'm going to have him on my podcast tomorrow, so I'm very excited. If you guys have any questions, shoot them over so I can ask Mr. Rob Wolf. A lot going on in the health space that I want to dig into with him, but I think we're going to keep it to an hour, so anything we can get in there within an hour, let me know what you got. We'll ask him some questions, hit you up soon. I lied. There's rule 4. I got to throw this one in there before you go. Rule number 4 is find a partner or some kind of accountability. This is why programs like CrossFit, church groups, all these things, there's a lot of science to understanding this. Go, Lexi! She's moving. We're running around the pickleball courts here. And, oh, yeah, she's moving. She's moving. Anyway, so find, even if it's a dog, find an accountability partner or source, whether you got to pay for a coach or find a friend. Let me know, again, if you need help or more expansion on that. But that is rule 4. Find a friend, find a partner. Accountability is a very important part to health, fitness. Even if you're just posting here on social media, wherever you're watching this, literally just comment every day. Hey, I did 10 minutes of walking after all 3 meals today. So whatever it is, it's going to keep you moving. It's going to keep you getting in the right direction. Rule number 4.